And today we actually have been approached by a cigar company to try out some of their cigars, and that is the Smokey Lifestyle Cigars Company. They're established in 2017, according to their wrapper, or according to their label. And we don't know much about these cigars. We reached out to and started building kind of a relationship with them, and they wanted to try it out. So we decided we're going to go ahead and try it out for you. Today we're going to be smoking the Smokey Lifestyle Cigar Barber Pole. This is a torpedo. It's a 6x57. The wrapper is actually Connecticut and Habano. The filler is Piloto Mejorado. I think I pronounced that correctly. Probably didn't, but
good effort.
We're just going to go with it. The binder is Dominican Carrillo, and it's originally made in Dominican Republic. Now, I will preface this cigar with, in the past, we haven't favored Dominican cigars, but we're hoping to turn that around with some of these. But we're going to be...
Just because we have good luck in the past doesn't mean we'll never like the good one.
Absolutely, and that's why we were like, let's do this. Let's give it a shot, because, we probably will find one we'll like. So, let's get first thoughts on first light up here. So far, I like the light up. It's pretty smooth. No aftertaste. No film in my mouth so far. That's great.
Nope.
It has a pleasant taste to it. I can't quite pick out what it is, and I am pairing with 11th hour apple whiskey today. But yeah, it's got a pleasant taste to it. And no, it's not cardamom, Robert. I know you're about to say it.
Darn it.
It's cardamom. I agree.
How about you, Andy?
We've talked about on the side, before this podcast. You and I've talked about it a few times, and this cigar in particular, it's got that kind of clean taste to it. I still kind of get that. I mean, not like hospital antiseptic clean, more of just like, I don't know, go find a Febreze that says clean smells. To me, that's what it's kind of got to start with. It's really kind of smooth, really kind of light. I'm waiting to see what it kind of turns into about halfway. And I'm pairing mine with Callahan bourbon from beautiful John Brooks.
Okay. What about you, Billy?
Yeah, so far I've got a little bit of earthiness to it, and I'd say it is smooth. Kind of on the a little on the peppery side, but not overly so. But I'm pairing mine with some Fiddler and Coke Zero.
You diluted Fiddler. You son of a bee.
That's right. Kick him off. He's just the apprentice.
I know.
That's it. You're just the apprentice. You're out now. Sorry, buddy.
It is what it is.
It don't all work out.
In the end, you're right. It'll all work out. How about you, Grim? No word from a big fan.
They bump the table.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I'm pairing with Ultra Vice Guava Monster Energy Zero Sugar.
Is that the white one?
No, it's this new aqua looking or turquoise looking can.
For the kids at home, that is kind of blue-green one.
It sounds disgusting. That's what it sounded.
It sounds disgusting.
I don't yuck your fucking yum. Why don't you get out of mine?
You do all the time, you damn bastard. So I don't even care.
Not on record. I don't do it on a recording.
Oh, you're right about that. Not on recordings, but
there's no evidence
in real life. All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
When you see a
bad person, I don't like
he
it.
whispers into your ear, "You suck the worst," and then back away.
Are the best, depending on what kind of day it is.
You know, I did have a moment, and I thought it might be too jarring, but I saw Zach on PlayStation the other day, and I just want to be like, hey, just so this isn't over to the text, Ben hates you the most. And then, and I was like, wow, what if he actually believes me though? And I deleted the entire thing. Like I wrote it through all the way, feeling good about it, and then at the end I was like, yeah.
I would not have believed you. I know where I stand.
At the right hand.
It does.
Sure.
It's the left hand, but because we use the other right hand for
The stranger.
That's right. How about you, Robert?
I gotta agree. It lit up smooth. There's no taste in the mouth after the first few puffs. It's really smooth. It's very, very milky. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. How about you, Zach?
No issues lighting up. The retro hail is pretty nice. The retro hail reminds me a little bit of like dark roasted coffee, not like overpoweringly so, but just a little bit, and a little bit of spice, like Billy was pointing out. So far, so good. And I'm pairing with 1800 tequila.
Ooh.
Is anybody else's cigar smoking kind of quickly? I think I'm a little under humidified on mine, but
Yeah.
it's good still. Like I'm enjoying it.
Oh,
Mine's good. It is kind of starting to. I'm trying to correct it, but it keeps on doing that.
Yeah, I'm not concerned that it's smoking extremely fast.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Really fast.
Well, I've got a really even burn right now, or pretty even burn. It's just smoking faster than I'd like it to, which may be because I'm enjoying it.
That could be a sign.
It's been pretty good so far.
I hate to say it, but I'm about halfway on this thing.
yeah. I was
Right
looking
here.
at
Same.
Now Grim's taking his time with his.
I'm so proud of you.
Enjoying it
Time's on yourself.
right now.
Well, you're gonna give it a halfway rating there, Gibbs, after you get done chugging some of that beverage.
It's good beverage. Yeah, I'll give it a review. So it hasn't changed flavor since light up. It's stayed consistent. It's definitely like a medium to light smoke on it. It's not a heavy cigar at all. Has a good taste to it. Has a good flavor to it though. I can't pinpoint any, leather, cedar, sweat, nothing. I can't get anything out of that, as far as like identifying a taste. But
No
so
Burger
far-
King French fries on.
no Burger King French fry taste to it at all. But it's good. It's enjoyable. I've been sitting there bumping away on it, so I'm assuming I'm enjoying the heck out of it because it's almost gone. It's already halfway. So take that as you will. Pretty good so far. How about you, Andy?
Sorry, I was having flashbacks there for a second. Appreciate that, Gibbs. You had to be there. You have to hear it in person. It's a lot better in person.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I
I like the story anyway, but
oh yeah. For those of you in the wonder, go visit Buckhead Cigar in the early afternoon hours and talk to Roy. Talk to the guys. They'll tell you about it. Yeah, it's still got that clean kind of mouthfeel to it, but it is medium, light medium. I don't know that I'd call it a light cigar, but it's not medium enough for me to be considered a full on medium. I'm with Billy though. It's picked up some of that earthy-ish flavors. Especially, I can get some of the pepper in the retro occasionally. But it's still just I don't know. I'm kind of hoping it'll develop a little more here somewhere in the 2.5, 3 inches of hair left of it.
How about you, Billy?
What a miss. Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing over the freaking rain. But yeah, it's more enjoyable than I was, kind of expecting. Because like you said, with the Dominican cigars, we just haven't had, I guess, the best of luck. But so far, it's been pretty enjoyable. Like everybody's been saying, consistent, light to medium. I would say more so in the medium than light. Just, I guess, as far as like mouthfeel and flavor profile, maybe not on the nicotine side, but yeah, so far, it's a thumbs up.
That's a glowing review. That's awesome. How about you, Graham?
As kids would say, shit's dope.
You say Shitsville?
Dope.
No, he said shit's dope.
Shit's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Shitsville. I'm like, well, that's no bueno.
Disclaimer,
No, wait,
I was wrong in the first place. I like the cigar so far. It's good.
All right. How about you, Robert?
I
Okay.
think so.
There's a familiarity to it that I can't quite place, but I like it. Like there's just something about the aftertaste that I'm trying to remember from something that I've liked in the past. Out there to it, and it's burned kind of even. Every now and then I'll turn it and it'll keep going, but yeah, I like it very much.
All right. How about you, Zach?
It is picked up in flavor intensity a little bit for me. But yeah, it's kind of a light medium as far as like punch of the cigar. But I can see this being like a daily cigar or, a yardstick or something, it's enjoyable. I'm not getting the coffee flavor anymore, but it's still pretty pleasant on the retrohale and has some pepperiness. Not really black pepper for me, kind of just spiciness, but it's good. I like it.
So has anybody retrohaled this thing yet?
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah, I've done a couple times. It's actually it's pleasurable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is.
Actually,
It is, yeah.
good-
It's not very harsh at all.
So how are we at in the cigar?
Mine's getting pretty hot.
Yeah, mine's starting to tingle my fingers a little bit.
Yeah.
Graham's still got a good little bit on there.
I don't know. It's so cold out here. I can't
Like
feel
flavor.
anything.
It's keeping me fingers warm.
All right, so let's go ahead and rate them
On me, so I'm trying to smoke it faster now.
as I take another big puff. So start to finish, consistent smoke. It still is that light medium. It kind of teetered on a little bit more medium toward the end, but the flavor was consistent. It's been a consistent smoke. Besides the one touch up I had to do, there's been no construction issue with it whatsoever. I like the taste, no film in my mouth, and for this one, I'm probably gonna rate it around a 4.25. Because I would probably smoke it again because I like it, and it's been one of those that it's enjoyable smoking with your buddies, and it has a good flavor, and I can't really say anything negative about it, but it's going to get 4.25. It hasn't blown my socks off or anything, but I definitely enjoy it. So how about you, Andy?
I don't know if any of y'all noticed, but have you noticed how well the ash just kind of hangs on?
Yeah, I've had to tap off the ash every time.
Yeah.
It's not falling off.
It's not falling off voluntarily, which is great. That means I'm not wearing it.
Yeah.
Which is usually the case. Outside of that, I'm with Gibbs. It's stayed kind of more light medium, probably closer to light than medium throughout. But it has had a consistent flavor. It's had that consistent strength. Draw's been great on it. And yeah, just because I'm on a podcast, I'd have this with my buddies because you're all here. We know we just said it because you're on the podcast. It's okay.
Oh yeah, I never met this in real life.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with a 4 1/4. It's not blowing my socks off, but it's also not, to the point. I don't have anything bad enough to say about it to really knock it down. But it's better than what I would put at a at a midpoint, which is what on a scale of 5, 2.5. It's definitely worth 4 1/4.
I agree with you there.
Billy, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of echo everybody else's sentiment so far. It's been really consistent. Flavor from the start to finish has been, pretty much the same. I think one of the consistencies I'm kind of picking up on is almost a creaminess, not necessarily caramel or anything like that, but just in the mouthfeel, a little bit of a creamy mouthfeel. But that's a good thing. But surprising overall as far as it being a Dominican. So we don't all hate Dominican because I'm going to give it a 4 1/4 as well. So it's kind of turning my opinion on that. So
Well,
yeah.
let me go back and preface it. It's not that we hate Dominicans; we just haven't rated them very highly in the past.
Yeah. It's
We're not going into it saying I hate Dominican. They fucking suck.
No.
That's not the case ever.
No.
It's just that the ones that we've gotten a hold to on the show, we
Yeah.
haven't rated very highly in the past.
They haven't
So,
been the flavor profiles that I guess none of us have been kind of looking for.
been hitting, yeah. But this one is stacked up pretty decently, so I'm with you. How about you, Grim?
You know what? It's good. 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 So, light medium blend, very consistent all the way through. Basically once you light it, you know what you got right there and then. So if you enjoy that, you're in for a ride. Mine kind of fell apart on me, but I think that's because I was gripping too hard. And all the score is 4.25, I guess. Yeah, with everybody else, I would smoke this on a regular basis. I would track it down.
That's awesome. Yeah, if you can do that as a daily smoker, that's a high compliment. And how about you, Robert?
Okay, so don't hate me, Graham, but the familiarity that I tasted at the midpoint was Roma Craft. It really was. I mean, it was something about, there's a flavor that crosses. Only one other place besides Roma Craft was Patina, and now I've got it in this. So I don't know what it is. There's something that those three share that gives it that flavor that I like. And because of that, I'm going to say 4.5.
Nice. How about you, Zach?
Let's see. Flavor consistency has been really good. Very easy to smoke. Pairs well with my tequila. I have a couple of whiskeys right now that are a little on the stronger side. I was afraid they were going to kind of dominate, and I'm glad I went with tequila because it's complementary. The spiciness of it is definitely something I like out of a cigar. So I'm struggling with my rating. I'm at the end here, and I do wish there was more cigar, which is the thing I like at the end of a cigar. If I want there to be more of it, it means I'm enjoying it. So, and I do want there to be more of it. But it lacks a little bit of intensity that I maybe like more out of I think this is definitely on the light side of medium full, and I think I'd like it maybe a little bit more if it was a medium. But it's not bad in any way, and it's approachable, which I like for like something that I don't have to worry if I've had like a large meal or not. I don't think it's going to put anybody on their butt. which means I would be happy to share it with somebody who hasn't tried one before. But I think I'm going to give it a 4 because I want it to be more intense. I want a little bit more strength to it, for it to have a slightly higher rating. But it's very solid. I mean, this is a really good cigar.
Yeah, it's a primo cigar. It's just
I had a slight. Go ahead. Oh, okay. I was just going to say I had a slight construction issue, but it had to do with the way I cut it. I cut a little bit too deep into the cap, and it broke because my cigar is a little bit under humidified, and now I have to hold it to keep it from unwrapping. But it's not a deal breaker. It's a oops, I did it wrong kind of thing.
Yeah.
If I had rotated my cut a little bit, I probably wouldn't have had this issue. Or if I'd used a straight cut.
I think part of your thing is you're leaning more towards medium full cigars now. That's where your kind of your range is right now.
I tend to lean that way a little bit.
Yeah, and if you were later on, because we've talked about this before with smoking, that you'll kind of polarize yourself. You'll go back and forth. You'll want heavy stuff for a long time, and then you'll want to go back to light because you found something that you tasted in light that you're like, you know what, I want that taste more now. So
I do appreciate a light cigar though, especially like if I'm not having a big meal or anything, and I don't have anything bad to say about the cigar. It's very good.
No, I'm not saying you're saying anything negative, buddy. I'm just thinking, is that kind of weighing in on that? Because you're like, it's a little bit.
Sure.
I've said it too. It's like it's not quite medium, where I would like it to be, but I don't think it's supposed to be, honestly, because of the way it's made, what's in it. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be right where we're saying it is. It's around the light medium range. So it's exactly what it's supposed to be.
I don't know when the episodes are going to come out, but I think what Goss was kind of saying about a core line kind of being in the middle for intensity makes a lot of sense, as this seems to be a core line cigar to me. I think it's right where it should be.
Yeah, sure.
I think that me wanting a little more intense cigar today, maybe on a different day I give it a higher rating just because I might want something a little lighter.
Yeah.
But today I give it a 4.
Absolutely.
And
I'm
to shotgun off of that, you're right. If maybe if this was a Saturday morning coffee and cigar kind of thing, I could definitely be in a higher rated, because that would be probably where I would enjoy it more.
Yeah.
But post lunch dinner, this I kind of want something a little bit stronger. But then the Connie that's on here kind of kicks that back a bit.
It does.
That's fair.
I'm thinking it's hitting exactly where they're wanting it.
Yeah.
In my mind.
And so a lot of times, and I don't have a lot of non-leaf cutter friends that smoke cigars, but a lot of times I worry when I give somebody a cigar that I'm going to give them too much cigar because they don't smoke cigars ever, hardly. They might have 1 or 2 a year, and I think this would be really really great for that group.
I agree.
Yeah, right in their wheelhouse. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I want to share something like a Cro-Magnon with somebody, or a Neanderthal or something, but I worry about, like, is that too much cigar for that person?
And if you do, they'll just turn green on you. So it'd be, for entertainment value anyway.
Yep. But this allows you to give someone a cigar that has plenty of flavor, and it's not going to turn somebody green.
And it has a lot of flavors that you would get out of a more intense cigar. I think that kind of pepperiness a lot of times is synonymous with a heavier cigar, in my experience. Yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. Well, on that note, what I'm going to do is I want to say thank you to Smokey's Lifestyle Cigars for giving us these cigars to try out. We do have another one. We're actually going to have Mr. Gomez on the show with us, who provided these cigars. on the next one that we do, and it's going to be a Maduro, so it's going to be a little bit stronger. But we appreciate you, letting us smoke these, and go check out their website, SmokeyLifestyleCigars.com or cigar.com, and see what they have. Maybe you find something you like, and give them a try.